Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Surrender at 5 podcast. And today we have the very special guest of PokeAshley. How are you doing?
Welcome, welcome.
I'm great. How are you guys?
Doing pretty well. I had a decent, productive morning, did some homework, got some things done. Decent.
Yeah, I was working in the restaurant today. Smooth shift. This is a crazy, I don't know if it's ice storm, but low temperatures coming. It's about to be negative 40. With the
Oh
wind
my
chill,
God.
with the wind chill in a few days. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it was super nice here the past week, but it's supposed to be really rainy the next few days. Not looking forward to that.
damn.
Mm.
Now that's
So
how you supposed to shoot.
we got some hype in chat right now.
That's how you shoot.
Only Yum
Hi.
Shots. Thank you for the follow. We have what I would assume it's PokeAshley, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
I just assume Unite streamer PokeAshley.
Oh, because
Yeah.
it's Poke.
Yeah.
I just usually resort to whatever less syllables I have to say.
That is okay. I'm terrible with pronunciation myself.
Yo, thank you, Only Yumma Shots, for the follow. Doing episode 21. This is crazy. 21 episodes with PokeAshley. Blissey
Wow.
specialist. Really excited about this today. Gonna get some Blissey lessons over here.
Yes.
Mhm.
We had Green Me on the last show. He's a support main. He's like top 100 Elder Goss. So it's pretty
Yes, I know
cool.
him.
Oh yeah, you know Green? Yeah, you and Green are cool
Yes.
people. Hell yeah. I assume all the support players are good friends, tight click.
For sure.
And
Speaking
then,
of support players, do you guys know Pink Neckos?
yes. Oh yeah.
NECA. I don't think I know who that is.
Top 100 Sableye player.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sableye is the one support that I just couldn't ever figure out. Like
Really?
when it was first released, before all the nerfs came in, I was able to do it fine. But once they started touching it, I couldn't get it down anymore.
Yeah.
Mm.
So real quick, like I was saying, last show we had Green Me. This episode we have PokeAshley. And then the next episode we have Cookie Dough YouTube coming on. So 3 great supports. Back to back to back. Oh yeah.
Every team needs a good supporter.
For
Definitely.
Valentine's Day, perfect time to have 3 supports,
I know, right? You'd say somebody might have strategized and thought about it,
right?
but we'll just leave it to the side. We're all humble here. Hey, Randomos, let's jump into the guest questions. Do you want me to kick it off or do you want to kick it off?
Yeah, you kick it off.
All right, got you. So typically we like to ask the guests questions where it'll kind of like, pull the curtain back, let the folks listen in and watch and get to know more about you. It'll get you that 500th follower, definitely right here. So can you let folks know how you got into streaming and into Pokemon in general?
Yeah, so I got into streaming. I've always kind of been a Twitch watcher. I've always kind of been into watching friends Twitch and stuff like that. So I would kind of just play with other Twitch streamers, and people had always asked me like, why don't you stream yourself? And I just had a friend at the time really push me and help me get into it, like help me get a PC for it, help me get all that type of stuff situated.
Yeah.
So that was just really helpful having connections, to kind of get into it, because I'm not very tech savvy at all. So it was just good being able to have friends help me up with that. And then Pokemon, I just grew up in a family of a lot of boys, so it was just always around, like brothers and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was the first game that you got into?
The first Pokemon game I got into, I think it was just DS games. Like I think it was Pokemon X or Y was the first one that I got into
Oh, X and Y.
on my
Okay.
3DS. Yeah.
Yo, Randomos, did you play X and Y?
I didn't.
I
I've
can't
seen
remember
X and
which
Y
one either.
playthroughs. My first game was Omega Ruby, and I
Okay.
remember just finishing that in 4 days and thinking it was the best thing ever.
Damn.
Like, it
4
was
days?
awesome. Yeah, yeah. Once I zone in on like a specific game, I'm like, how do I gotta play this out.
Okay,
I'm the
I see.
exact same way.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't think I finished any of those games in 4 days, but I feel you on that. Might have got distracted, squirrel brain and all that.
Ashley, did you get to Scarlet Violet?
I do have
Hmm.
Scarlet. I am only about halfway through the actual games, and it kind of goes back to like I'm so committed in Unite. So once I hit the 1600, I go back to Scarlet, but then the new season starts. And then I have to go back to Unite. I just have a hard time playing multiple games at once also. I do have
Gotcha.
it though, and I do like it, but I'm kind of behind on it.
Mhm. So when
Scarlet.
did
Yeah, go ahead. Go
oh,
ahead.
when did you start playing Unite?
I started playing Unite about January or February last year. So it's about to be my 1 year actually.
Oh,
Probably now.
Oh, nice. Coming up on 1 year.
1 year.
Always a good feeling.
Yes. It was my first MOBA. I've never played any MOBA before this, so I didn't really have any MOBA knowledge. Yeah, it was kind of fun that this is my first MOBA. I think that's why I appreciate this one so much too, is because I don't have like any others clouding my judgment, you know?
mhm.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
So, what would you say is the biggest difference from when you first started playing to how you play now?
I was strictly solo queue for the first like 2 or 3 seasons. When I first played Unite, I wasn't really watching any of the Twitch streamers play it. So then I
Okay.
kind of started branching out, watching people play it, and then I like got Discord strictly for Unite. Actually, I'd never really even used Discord before that either. So just
Oh,
the
okay.
community that I have now versus then is definitely different.
That's a cool feeling right there. The next question is obvious because everyone knows what you play. It's designed to ask, what the guest's favorite character is, but we all know it's probably Blissey, right?
It is Blissey, but I also play a lot of defenders as well. Because
Oh, really?
are pretty difficult for solo queue. So defenders are pretty decent for solo queue because you're tanky, you could do quite a bit of damage, and a lot of people don't pick tanks. So
Yeah.
I'm a support defend main for sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
because every other person wants to be the main character, play all
Yep.
the attackers, your
Oh, the solo queue
speedsters.
heroes. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yep.
solo queue heroes.
Jesus. Yeah.
I can be your hero, baby. Dies at 205.
Yeah. Oh, you called that the other day too.
With no
Oh
ult
my
in their
god.
pocket.
There was a game.
That was disgusting. Tell him.
we were playing against Spraggles, weren't we?
Mm-hmm. It was against Spraggles. Yep.
Yeah, and I was seeing this guy and he's like, oh,
Spraggles and Steve.
solo queue this guy, they're gonna just kill themselves at 205. And I was hoping I was wrong, but we're at the Zap Pit. The guy is out of position, and 205 dead.
Dead.
No.
Goofball, man. Straight goofy bullshit. I don't understand that.
Many times in my life, I wish I was wrong. That was one of them.
Same.
Me too. In that exact moment. Would have been
But
cool
yeah,
as
I'd say
watching.
Blissey's probably my favorite. Like, if I could play her every game, I totally would. But other than that, I used to play Mamo a lot last season, but this season I've picked up Slowbro. It's actually my most played. And I used to only play Scold, but I've been playing Surf Slowbro a lot, which has actually been doing me really well, like damage-wise, CC-wise, stuff like that. So that's pretty good.
Mhm.
I like Slowbro. It's pretty hard to kill them. When you think you're about to kill him, they pop out like a whole nother life bar.
Yeah, it's amnesia. They forget you did damage.
Yeah.
And then I use a potion on it too, so I really don't die.
What's your
And then
what's that, Brandon?
and then you get another supporter to keep healing the Slowbro. Like you get a power
yeah.
swap from Mime, you get eggs
Mhm.
from Blissey, you
Yep.
get comfy floral healing. Like that's crazy.
Yeah. What was your question, Mike? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
No. I like when Random Mouse went with that. Definitely healing
okay.
up the Slowbro, so the sustain is there and it doesn't die. I
Yeah.
was gonna ask, what's your emblem build for that Slowbro?
I use green and white, and then it's really high HP though. It's like 400 plus HP.
Wow.
So it's
400.
full green, full white, with like plus 400 HP.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might need to peep that emblem page in
Right? I'll send you a
in your
screenshot. It's pretty
Discord.
good.
Oh yeah, I'll take that because I
Yeah.
think my highest is, I don't know, 325 HP. But if you're in the 400s, I'm doing
Yeah,
something
mine's
wrong.
like exactly 400, I think.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that.
Got you.
When I finish uploading the rest of these shows to the new YouTube channel, by the way, we took all the videos off my channel, made a new channel, so we're gonna have all those episodes uploaded later. But when I finish that, I'm gonna grab that emblem page. I want to try that out.
Yes, it's good.
Sounds lethal.
Is that the same
So-
emblem page you use for Blissey, green and white?
I use black and green, just a normal black green cooldown build.
Okay.
Maximum eggs.
Maximum eggs. Yep.
Hey, so when you play Unite, do you have a team? Do you play solo queues, duo, trios? What do you do?
I mainly just do solo, and trios tend to work best for me. Five
Really?
stacking, I do it sometimes, but when I five stack, I kind of try and let people know like I do this casually. I'm not trying to like yell at each other or get mad because sometimes like five stacks could be pretty sweaty.
Oh, then you are in the right place.
Yeah, so I do five stack sometimes, but only with like certain groups of friends, where I know they're not going to maul at each other and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I really like trio queue because most of the time your team's good because you're the majority. And then I just solo queue for funsies, sometime to pass time.
Huh.
Yeah.
I like that mindset that you approach the fives with because
Yeah, for sure.
there are gaps in times where like I'm doing open lobbies, closed lobbies, picking people, DMing on Discord, not DMing, and I always fall back from that big group setting because somehow, some way, somebody floats in, like you said, who's that? Well, I'm saying that toxic person trying to
Yep.
scream, yell, fight,
Point
and like
fingers. Yeah.
yeah, and like for me, when that energy comes in, now different conversations happen, right? And one of them is like, I'm thinking about this age gap, and it's like this person has to be really immature, and sometimes they're not even that much younger than me. Oh, hold on real quick. We just got a raid.
Hey.
Hi.
Yo, we just got a raid from Pika.
Pika.
What's up, Pika? Thank you. Welcome. We're doing episode 21 with PokéAshley. Appreciate you guys coming in. So I was saying, the dudes with the attitude, it's like, did you guys like it's like you didn't work the job I worked to get here, to have the stuff, to consistently have it, and vice versa. I'm not in your life. So like, who's doing that, coming online with all that attitude and energy? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
it
for
makes
me,
it
like
hard like to continue the games too because it kind of just brings down morale. Then everybody's playing
yeah,
kind of like antsy. It's
kills
just
the
hard to
stream.
like play your best in situations like that. At least for me, I get kind of anxious in situations like that. So I know I can't play good when people are like that.
Me either. And I just learned like once that gets into the stream and the VC and the people watching, it just kind of like kills the whole vibe. And I was like, you know what? From now on, whenever I get online, I'm just mostly doing solo queue, good music, everybody's vibing, hanging out. And if I get into that space, I'll add people, but like typically Random Moss or Lana, various people, like regulars. But like I've started to fight more against when the random person comes in, when we have a higher viewer count and we're on a win streak. Hey, could I join? It's like I used to be like, yeah, come in, because I don't want to lose a viewer. But it's like, you know what? I actually care more about playing this game, having fun. So you should just sit there and watch, have fun too.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they're never around when I have 3 or 4 viewers. It's always when it's like teens, 20, 30s, 40s. It's like, yo, never heard this name before. First time chatter. They come in complaining about the game. I don't know if Random was there that day, or was it B Quinny, somebody, but they were just complaining about.
Was it the person that just spam pinged everything, or is it a different person?
A different person, because they came. They were in the Twitch chat and they were complaining about, us going bottom lane. We didn't come to help. We went middle. Like Ash was saying, all this yada yada is bullshit. No one really cares about that. Here to have fun and chill. Right, Random?
End of the game, Unite is just a video game. Break from reality and just being able to enjoy Pokemon in a MOBA, which is ironic because it doesn't sound like MOBAs would be enjoyable, but for the community, it's really enjoyable.
It really is a fun game. There are various few who do ruin it, but you just gotta learn to get them out of there and get back to the good times,
Yeah, for sure.
Yo, Random, want to drop the next question?
Oh, yes. Next question, which I totally know off the top of my head.
Well, yeah, you wrote it down, so.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. We usually ask this at near the end, but we're keeping things going. What are the 3 Pokemon you want to see in Unite?
Ooh, I really want to see Vaporeon, mainly because it's my favorite Eevee.
Yeah.
Evolution. But I've been hearing a lot of people say that like maybe it wouldn't be an attacker, but I feel like they're gonna bring all the Eevees in as attackers. That's just my guess, is they're gonna make all the Eevees attackers just because that's what they've done so far. That's definitely something I hope they bring in the near future. I'm really hoping for a defender very soon. I just don't think it'll be Lapras, like a bunch of people are saying. I know, don't hate me for saying that. I just don't think it's gonna be Lapras.
That's fair. You can have your opinion. That's totally fair.
I just don't think it's gonna be Lapras per se. I think all of the water clues that El Chico Eevee was dropping was for Comfey, actually.
Really?
Again, could be wrong. Maybe it is Lapras. I'm not sure. I just really hope they bring a new defender. I don't even care who it is, to be honest. As somebody who likes supports and defenders, I'm glad they brought a new support. So now the next in my line is just hoping for a defender. Any defender I will take at this point.
Have you gotten to
It's been a
play
while,
Comfey?
Say that again?
Have you gotten to play Comfey?
I have not. I do not buy the gym lock Pokemons personally.
Same.
I would love to play it, but I'll wait my 1 week.
Yeah, we approve of that. The whole gemlock thing, I think it's just bullshit. I'm good with it.
Yeah,
It could be
say,
worse.
Though, they added in that 3-day license thing to Comfey, which I could appreciate. I feel like maybe
really?
it'll make more. Yeah. So now if you log in today, for the next however many days they allow it for, you get a 3-day limited license. So I think that'll also help standard matches a little bit, because a lot of people get bot matches in standards, or at least for me, I do. So I'm thinking maybe like more people will be playing standards now that we have that license and stuff.
I didn't know that. I haven't logged in today, so I didn't know they. That's pretty cool. That's smart of them to do that. So
yeah,
maybe I won't go as harsh. I won't be as harsh. But yeah, I hate the whole gemlock thing. I think over time it'll get easier, because there's going to be a bunch of characters where, for me, like waiting the week to buy it on gold, it doesn't bother me.
Yeah, 100%.
But I could see if there's like a smaller pool, and then they're gemlocking like characters from there on out. But as more come in, it should be easier, right?
Yeah.
I just came up with a little bit of an idea. I want to hear what you guys think. What if
all right, let's hear it.
Like when a new character comes out, what if the game requires you to play 5 games of standard before you take it to ranked?
I think that would help the standard bot matches for sure. I think that could actually be a good additive to the game. It'll let people practice it for sure.
Yeah, instead of just trial by fire into ranked without fully knowing the character.
Yeah, I don't hate that idea.
It's not a bad idea. I like that idea.
Yeah.
Hey, you might want to draft up an email and fire that out there.
I'll sign an email.
Get the
Make an
for
entire Google presentation.
Yes.
Hey, you could. Google Slides and all.
Borrow a company suit. Just go up, pointer in hand. Today, I'm going to tell you guys why we need practice before ranked. Like, the people we're getting, they need the practice.
Well, the hard thing is like whenever you pick up a new Pokemon, like you can't just go into standards anymore. At least, again, not for me. Like I never get real people. I rarely ever get real people. So it's like I go in, I play against a bunch of bots, I win, I go into ranked, and it's a complete, 180. Like nobody save it all. So it makes it hard to even like practice in standards. I want to, but I can't. They're just bots.
You definitely won't get the same experience from ranked, but at least you'll get some. I'd say skill with the character, just knowing when to use your moves or a specific combo to fully utilize said move, so that you can take that know-how into rank.
Yeah, you can't even practice Comfey in like the practice arena because you have to be hooked onto a buddy. It's kind of weird. I never really thought about that until I tried it today.
What?
Yeah, you know how there's like the little practice arena? It's not like standard or ranked, it's just like the practice arena thing. Yeah, you can't really do much because you can't attach. There's nobody else in there. It's just you. So
this character does nothing unless somebody's around.
There's one other moveset you could use, which is, I don't even remember the name. One of them's Grassy Knot, and the other's Magical something. It's the second moveset. That one does damage, but the main one that like attaches to the teammate, you can't use that one.
Man.
Practice, so.
I don't know about this character buying on gems.
Yeah.
Uh,
If half of its moveset relies on having
Yeah.
a teammate.
It does.
that sounds like a bad combination for solo queue.
Oh, for sure. I was
'Cause
even thinking like
if people ran away when I played Blissey,
Pokemon.
oh my goodness, no way. Yeah, that's gotta be a duo queue.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not playing that solo queue. That's crazy.
Yeah, from when Comfy was announced and I started seeing him and people are saying, "Oh my god, this guy's invincible when you're on him. This is gonna be insane." I just looked at it and thought, but you lost like a body at a team fight. It's just
Yeah.
like with the lay, it's pretty much just an additional move you have for that character, but
Mhm.
it's not like a whole other health bar that people in the team fight have to worry about. Because once the host dies, Comfey's just kind of there and probably dies,
I have
follows suit in
so
10
many
seconds.
Can it
mixed
even
feelings on it
can it
for
even
sure.
dash
I wish
away?
it could heal itself. Like if that healing move healed itself, I think that would be so much more viable for it. Because like you said, if your teammate dies, you're screwed. You can't heal yourself. You're just
Mhm.
running away, hoping you make it away.
So yeah, when the host dies, does Comfey have a dash move? You gotta have an eject button. Like,
No.
how do
I
you even
think
get out
it
of there?
has like 1 or 2 frames of invincibility just dismounting.
Oh, okay.
But other than
Mm.
that, unless you have an X speed or a slow smoke and you can get out, you can't get out.
Yeah, I don't know about this character, man.
Yeah, I haven't been too impressed like watching people play it, but I did a solo queue game earlier and I saw a Comfy on my team and I realized it was
Now
gonna lane with
Hmm.
me. So I switched up my character and I
from
played
now on,
Scizor
that's how you
and I only
shoot.
died once that entire match. We
Only
like
once.
dominated. It could have just been a really good Comfy. I have no idea, but we were never dying besides like the one time early game for stacking purposes on my end. That was like my bad, but we won. They surrendered. It was actually pretty juicy to have it on me the entire game. So I don't
Oh,
know.
we
I
love
think it
surrenders around
depends on
here.
the pocket maybe, or maybe it depends if they're just a good Comfy or not. I've been seeing a lot of people like um, jump off the teammate a lot, and this Comfy stayed on me like almost the whole entire time. So maybe that's the difference too. I'm not really sure.
I've heard that
Hmm.
people jump off so they can get flowers because that's
Yeah,
how
for sure.
comfy
Maybe
works.
they didn't need to jump off me as much because I'm a Scizor. I was like, pretty tanky, so it allowed them to just stay on me forever. I'm not really sure, but it's kind of one of those mons where you maybe only want to stay on a super tanky all rounder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Hey, real quick, I want to say shout out to Puff Star Bros. Thank you for that follow. Checking us out. Episode 21 with PokeAshley. Thank you guys for being in the chat. Also, Snowy Bug. These got to be PokeAshley fans. Appreciate you guys coming through, supporting the channel. So, Ashley, obviously, Full Fury Clash is over. Ended January 30th. And Team Blue took home the victory, right?
Yes.
I want to ask you, did you choose Team Blue or Team Red?
I choose Team Blue.
Team Blue? Nice.
I
I
just
thought
realized
Yeah.
this is the average demographic because I chose Team Red, and it felt like it was only 33 versus 66%.
Damn.
Say I chose Cinderace.
Shout out Team
because
Red. Shout
I
out Team Red.
thought- Oh, wait, what?
No, I was just saying shout out to Team Red. They lost, but
yeah,
shout
yeah.
them out. Yeah.
I chose Team Cinderace because I thought it was going to be like strictly like 5 Cinderace versus 5 Buzzwoles. And I was like, there's no way a Buzzwole would win. Like, I had no idea that they were going to be like random.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Or that's what I thought it was going to be, though. I had like no idea. So I was
Like
like,
that
Team
Pika
Cinderace,
mode?
I'll beat these Buzzwoles easy.
Yeah.
That was not the case.
Oh, that'd be nuts.
But
Yeah,
Full
I feel
Fury
like a ranged
was
attacker always wins that fight, right? I mean, I don't
Oh,
know.
definitely. Yeah, you just jump
Yeah.
back, dash back, blaze kick this way. Oh, eject that way.
That's why I picked Cinderace mainly. I didn't pick it for
Yeah.
any other reason.
Yeah.
But
That's easy matchup. Yeah.
But I really enjoyed Full Fury because there's some
Oh.
crazy things you can do with just 0 to no cooldowns.
Yeah.
it was my favorite thing they brought in for sure. I wasn't a huge fan of the boss rush.
Really?
Yeah, I love.
Wait, so talk to us about it. So you like Full Fury?
every
Okay.
weekend. I played it so many times. Like it was a big thing.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
So, what did you like most? Like, what did you like about it? Like, what characters did you pick? Didn't it have like cards where you can refresh to pick a new character or something?
Yeah,
I only
that was
played it
fun. Like,
twice.
I like that you could repick the characters. They'd give you like 2 free rolls, and
Per
then you
game.
have a bunch saved up, just from doing it over the weekends. I liked
Okay.
the ones that were toxic and abused the
Oh, we
cooldown.
love that
The
here.
Mamoswine,
good.
Tacos.
Mime.
Mamoswine, Mime, Cramorant was really good. Blissey was really good. You have never-ending egg.
Yep.
Who are other few good ones?
Zeraora.
Gardevoir was really good.
Oh, Mr. Mime.
Yeah,
Wait,
Mr. Mime was really
did you say it
good.
already? Sorry,
I
Yeah.
couldn't get a hold of Zeraora.
my bad.
I
The
suck
walls.
at Zera.
I kept putting walls up the 2 times I played. That shit was crazy.
But yeah, I had a lot of fun in that month. It was.
There was Surf Pump Blastoise that just
Oh
pushed you
yeah,
up against
that
the
was
wall.
annoying.
Trevenant
Oh,
was
man.
insane with the Horn Leeches.
Oh, the Hornlet should never die. You're right.
I never played a Trevenant game. I think.
Oh,
I
you're
always
lucky.
Yeah, the Hornlet
rolled.
never died. You're right about that. I forgot.
Bro never died. You just scolded every second.
That's
and
crazy.
muted all the time. Yeah. It was
Is that mode like built for like tanky characters? Because like if you have a whole team of tanks, do you ever die?
I think it's mainly for like CCs, like people that stun
Yeah.
all the time, like the Cramorants. You get the what is that called?
Surf Cane.
Yeah, Hurricane. There you go. You get Hurricane all
Oh,
the
okay,
time.
Hurricane, yeah.
And then Venusaur never ends his pedal dance. Oh, Azu was really good because you had never ending Whirlpool, so I did Azu a lot
Ooh.
too.
Oh, that would have been clean. I didn't think about
The
that.
Whirlpool never went away. It's so annoying. And then you water
Oh,
pulse
shit.
every like half a second. It was so crazy.
Yo, the next time it comes around, that's what I'm gonna play. I would have played that all the time. I didn't think about that.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I never would have got off that shit.
I played one game of Scyther, and I just felt like I wasn't even basic attacking. I was just double hit, do a wing beat, double hit.
Oh, I
It-
never
it-
tried it with Scyther. That sounds
Oh,
so.
okay.
I
That
love
sounds
it.
clean.
and then Buzzwole, I just had a
Oh, Buzzwole
method.
was so good.
It was Smackdown into Leech Life, and then my Smackdown was back, and then just repeat.
Oh, I did Lunge. I should have done Smackdown though. That sounds annoying.
Lunge would also be good. That's just constant dashes, but the Smackdown,
Yeah.
it has the CC.
Yep. I should have tried that.
Oh, Pikachu's also insane. Speaking of CC,
Pika was insane. Yeah.
Just a
Agreed.
lot
Yeah,
of
Pikachu's
characters
a monster.
that have stuns. Speaking of stuns, what do you feel about the entire stun meta that we're in?
Oh yeah, please tell us. Oh yeah.
I don't really mind it, but that's because I play a lot of tanky things. The thing
Okay.
with the stun meta is I feel like we're also kind of like exiting a one-shot meta where everybody was wanting to play like one-shot Pokemons, like, Absol's one-shot, Scyther, you one-shot, Gengar, you one-shot, but if you miss your one-shot, you're screwed. And as somebody who like plays the tankier all-rounders, defenders, supporters and stuff, like I'm never really scared of those mons, so I kind of just run at them face first and then they kind of get all nervous. So
Mhm.
the CCs never affected me too much personally. Like they'd be annoying, or I'd like be annoyed for my teammates, the carries, but I don't tend to play too many mons where it gets too affected by that. So yeah.
I like
That's
that
my
approach.
advice is play something tankier.
Play something tanky, put a full heal on. You're
Put a
good.
full heal on, you're good. Yeah.
It's good advice. Telling folks, if you're annoyed by it, just play something tankier.
Or I
Like
say
that.
if you can't beat it, be it. If it's annoying you.
If you
play
can't
it.
beat them, join them.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
When the Mime and Mew was meta, I played Mime all the time just because it was annoying.
Oh, the power swap when it was supercharged? That shit was
Yeah.
crazy. Oh man.
That was really the toxic Mime. Sorry.
Mm-mm. Nah, man. What's the phrase? Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yeah, exactly. Can't beat it, be it.
So yeah, I can't knock you for playing that because easy wins, obviously. So
Yeah.
I say that because when Venusaur was super strong back then,
Oh, wow.
I might have abused it a little bit, Sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Because back when the ranks were like 1800, I was like, oh, I could easily get this. Just play Venusaur, pedal dance through everybody, and finish the seasons like around 1950. One season I was in the 2000s, but that's like way early on when I was really trying all the time. But then I realized like it's cool. We don't gotta be going that hard. Like, don't got a 5-man to go to Worlds, so let's find a different lane. Here we are. But yeah, I definitely abused that Venusaur. Yo, Randomos, what character in its heyday did you abuse when it was bugged?
Serena.
Oh,
I started playing Unite when that was a thing, and I had no idea why, because I didn't know anything about MOBAs. I'm like, why does this lady keep killing me? So dumb, didn't know what was happening.
that's dirty, yo. The Serena stomp? Oh my god.
No, I was playing Axel back on release. I was like just Grassy Glide Axel. Smooth.
Oh, okay.
I love that build right now, even now. That is so solid.
I try it because I'm good with Serena on Stomp, but I can't do Axel. I don't know what's wrong with me.
I can't do Stomp. It's the opposite for me. I can't do Stomp.
Oh, cool. You do Axel, I'll do Stomp because I can't. At Randomos, you do both.
Okay.
Yo, look at that teamwork. Love that.
Oh, this reminds me. Like,
go ahead.
Kind of reminded me of... Because you said do Axel, you do Stomp, and I just had the mental image of us huddling around the controller, each of us hovering over a single button. It's like, press this, press this. And I remember I went to my friend Zambi's house.
Oh, wait, you guys are friends in real life?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to get him on the show.
Oh, definitely. We're going to get a hold of him.
Dude, he can sit right behind you on your bed. Or get him a chair next to you, fine.
Is your bed made?
Break.
Your bed is not made.
It is. I barely put it together, but it's not made. Spring Break would be awesome if I could get like IRL Zambi, maybe a couple of others with me.
Dude, because that's like, what, April, right?
For me, it's March.
Or March? Oh, okay. Oh, the end of March.
I think for my school schedule, it's actually a little bit different because it's middle of March when it's spring break. Because it's slightly short semester, but it's just more packed, I guess.
Yeah. No, we should make some plans. That'd be cool. You got some people in the background? I'd be hype.
But back to my story, we went to his house and we were all there, but we pretty much only had one Unite Switch to work with. So we were like, let's all use the same controller. And so he used his right hand and just used those buttons, and I used the left hand side of the Pro controller. And we tried to play Talonflame.
So you guys really combined and did some Captain Planet shit, and we're just two-manning one controller.
I'd highly recommend it. Like, it's so fun.
I want to try. I'd
never thought I'd hear that ever.
Like peak anxiety for me.
One person has one side.
Oh yeah, that sounds so anxiety.
But you know what? I'll put some light on it. You guys really got to be homies, so that must have been a fun experience. Oh man, so you guys live close to each other. That's pretty cool. Definitely got to get him on the show.
Yeah.
I want to ask PokeAshley. So I seen on Unite Twitter.
Oh, here we go with Unite Twitter.
Oh,
you know,
man.
you know how Unite Twitter is. Battle Pass 13. You know, it's available for the next 26, 27 days. And then a new one's gonna roll out for the next season. So my question is, I'm wondering, are you the type of player, streamer that buys into the Battle Pass, or do you pass and not get it?
I do buy the Battle Pass. But it's more recent. I didn't start putting money into this game until I started streaming it. And I was just like buying the Battle Pass. I buy the monthly membership thingy, and then with that I like buy the Battle Pass, and then I mainly just buy skins because I don't really unlock the Pokemon when they're gem locked. I usually have enough coins for it. I think I've only bought one Pokemon with gems. And who was it?
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
One too. Say that again?
No, I was gonna ask who was that one Pokemon, because I'm in that same boat.
One of the recent ones. I'd have to look at the roster honestly and figure out who it was. I can't remember. I could pull it up really quick.
I can fill in real quick while you're looking.
Yeah.
So one day I was at work, and I had jumped into a young CEO stream. Shout out to the company, and he was doing an AOS gym giveaway, and I was like, I'll enter just to support. Not that he's not gonna have high numbers in that wheel. Shout out to Stay High. Stay High always won that damn wheel. So I enter it, go back to work. I was on a quick break, and then later in the night, I get a message from young CEO, real CEO, like, and he's like, "Congratulations, you win." And I was like, "What's he talking about?" Because I honestly forgot. And he's like, "Give me your email. I can send you the Nintendo codes, the two $10 cards." And I was like, hold the fuck up. You mean to tell me in that 2 minutes I had to break? I just typed in the chat or the Discord or whatever. Oh, and my alarm's going off. Don't worry. Random takeover.
Okay. Yeah, the company is really fun, and just those wheels and the way communicating can get. I also remember Noble. Do you know Noble One?
Yeah, I know who that
He's a
is.
cool dude. He always lost the wheel.
That's true.
I think it was
He did.
Scizor Scyther, by the way, that I spent the gems on.
Ooh,
But that was
honestly,
when I
okay.
used to just play Scyther at the time.
Yeah.
But more recently, again, like all these one shots and CC, Scizor just does so well for me. I never die. I finally found the right like held items and stuff, and I just feel like I never die now. So
Yeah, he is
a
awesome.
little bit of practicing to figure out like what makes you never die, but I think I found it.
Yeah, no, I rock with that. Because that was that night he sent me those gems, and that was that one character that I bought. I just couldn't believe I won that giveaway. I was even like there hanging out in the stream. I was at work, so it felt pretty cool. I was like, holy shit, like this is what it feels like. And I'd never spent money on the game, and I was like, you know what? It's gifted. I guess it counts. So that's that one character I got. But every other character, I just waited for gems.
I never put any money into the game. The only time like something was gifted to me like that was I recently won the Unite Battle Hub Dragapult giveaway, and they gave me a code. It wasn't a gift card though, and that's
That's really
cool.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't own all the Pokemon. I think there's like 5 or so I don't own still. But I own, enough.
You know what? I never bought Dodrio. I still don't have Dodrio yet.
I don't think I have either.
I'd have Dodrio. He's all right. He was better before.
I think I never bought it because from time to time I get to play with Mitch or B Quinny, and they were Dodrio, and I was like,
They pop off.
oh, I don't got to buy this character.
I'm so bad at speedsters. That's my
they
problem.
killing it.
For me.
Oh, is that that's the class you weak with?
Oh,
yeah.
bad.
I'll be honest, I think that's my weakest class too. Just because attackers, it's very straightforward. Just hang back, do damage, and don't die. Defenders, you go in. All-rounders, you go in. Support, you make sure nobody else dies. Speedsters, you're in this like weird area where you should go in, but you're so frail that you also need to have an escape plan.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where you have to be so good with your combo or you're screwed.
No, I like this talk right here because that's actually one of my stronger classes. So I like talking to you guys because one of my weaker ones is actually like, aside from Cinderace, like those range attackers. Like obviously attackers are special attackers are ranged. All-rounders, really good with. I feel like Scyther plays more like a speedster. He's frail as fuck. So Absol, Talonflame, except for Zero Aura. Anyway. But I really enjoy the speedsters, man. I like that everyone talks about what their weakness is. Yeah, mine's definitely special range attackers. Like I think I get bored standing back, and when I see defender, supporter, the whole front line just collapse, and another fiber rushing me, I'm just like, what the fuck, man? That could have been me, and I would have handled it. Like,
I will say anytime I play with ranged attackers, I definitely have to tell myself a lot in my head, like, stay back, don't run forward. I know you want to, I know you're used to it, but like, definitely, gotta stay back.
Man, so yeah, back to this Unite Twitter. Do you follow Unite Twitter, Ashley?
I am not a Twitterer. I never scroll Twitter. I literally only go on Twitter to like look at who commented on my stuff, who tagged me and stuff, and then post them. I just cannot scroll Twitter. I don't find any joy in it. So I might have seen like I look at the top like 3 posts on my thing and that's it. So yeah.
No, I feel you on that because sometimes it gets really messy out here and it's crazy.
It's so messy.
People be talking reckless.
Yeah, I can't.
But yeah, in the past few weeks they've talked about, looking back at 2022, different rewards, rankings and stuff like that. But one of the things they talked about were the ranked reset adjustment. What's your thoughts on the ranked reset adjustment?
I think it's fine. I mean, I never ever hit 2000 personally. I think the highest I ever got was last season, and it was just like right over 1900. So I think it just kind of depends. I know a lot of people think there needs to be more grind, and I agree. I think maybe they should do like a separate thing past the sticker. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know
Right.
what it should be, but I definitely feel like there should be like an 1800 and a 2000 reward. No clue what it should be. Maybe like a
Yes.
really cool skin for like 2000 or something, you know? Because they used to do
Right.
skins for, I think it was Ultra Rank. Is that what it was? They used to have those skins they would
Oh yeah.
give away.
Hey,
And so I feel like
what
maybe if they did
happened?
skin for like 2000 or something, because they used to do it for Ultra,
Mhm.
why not something for, the higher rank people? I don't know. I don't ever get that high usually. So I appreciate that they dropped it to 1600, but again, that's because I used to never really get that high. So
No, understandable. Yo, good memory. And I don't know what happened, how they pulled the wool over my eyes. Maybe I don't know what happened, but you're right. They used to do skins and then
I
they just
don't remember
stopped.
when they stopped that either. But they don't do it anymore.
Hey,
You know
yo,
what's crazy? I think
nah.
they stopped that when they started gem locking Pokemon.
You might
Bruh.
be right, actually. I remember the last one they gave away was
Hell
that
nah.
Digby skin. I'm pretty sure it
Oh,
was
yeah.
the Digby
Man.
skin.
Nah.
And
Because now my brain's all working. Nah. Timmy Studios, we on your ass. Give us those free
On
skins
it.
back. Because I think the last one I got was that Mammal Swine. You get Ultra, and you got the crown
Night one.
or whatever one. Yeah,
Oh, I do have that one. Was that the most recent
Yeah.
one? Maybe that was. I don't know.
I know there was a night one for
Yo.
Mamo. There was, I think it was Desi Top Hat, and then there was like a Music Serena one. I remember those three.
Yeah, I have all those.
I do too.
Yo, nah, they playing us, bro. Yo, thank you, Ashley, for bringing the knowledge.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do think they should definitely like make more ranked rewards.
I
don't
agree.
know what they should be besides, like I said, maybe like a cool skin for 2000. But just because once you hit 1600, you kind of just don't really feel the grind anymore. At least I don't. Like I said, I kind of been hopping on a Scarlet afterwards. But maybe if there was something for like 1800, 2000, I don't know how much far beyond 2000 they should go. But yeah.
They should do it every 500. That'd be cool. Or 400, however you want to do it. 16, 2000. I don't know. Just something. Maybe when it's time for Pokemon Day 2023, they'll unveil something new. Like they started last year with the roadmap. It was really spotty, a lot of blank spots, but that's okay.
What was that? The roadmap?
Yeah, last year they had like a roadmap for things upcoming.
Oh.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, it wasn't that hooked up. I'm saying like in a sarcastic, serious way. It was really spotty. Like there was like 2 things on this week, 1 thing that week, 3 things this week, and I was just like,
Oh wait, that's what you're talking about. It was like
yeah.
I know what you're.
Mm-hmm.
Now I think they only have a calendar. And I don't think that's in the game. That's just on Twitter and other sites.
Oh wait, I forgot about. Hold on. I forgot about the in-game thing. Is that still there?
I don't know. The last I saw something was like around Christmas, honestly, where they had like a kind of calendar-ish.
What, they went on Christmas break?
Yeah, it was for all the Christmas.
They ain't John
presents.
Stewart, John Oliver. What the hell? Get to work. Now I gotta go check that. But yeah, they should be having. Come on, man. Like, how are the people working for this company not as like geeked and excited as us, man? Like, you should be having this shit hooked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Constant communication. Like, someone always talking to folks. When I used to play a different game, at some point in time, they actually hired someone to be like community manager, and they'd be on Twitter engaging with the community. You know, the
Ooh.
influencers.
They haven't been very like engaging. I do think they are starting to listen more. I feel like the game is
I agree.
kind of very balanced right now, or at least the most it's been in a while.
Relatively.
I do feel like they're trying. I do wish though they would have some type of communication, whether it's Twitter, emails,
Right.
whatever. I do
Not-
think they're trying though. I just don't feel like all their effort is where it could be.
Yeah. I just think they need to hire some more energetic and excited folk about Pokemon, but it's okay. Like you said, one day at a time. They're slowly getting there. So
I've thought
go ahead,
of,
Brandon.
unless
Oh.
you had a question, I was just gonna think of a whole other topic I thought of. All right.
Go for
I
it.
was thinking, what are the 3 content creators you'd want to play with that you've never have before? Like you've
That's a
watched them and you
very
think
good
you'd want to
question.
play with them and they just fit your vibe, and you think y'all would have a great time.
I watch Mini Shep every
Ooh.
morning, borderline. Um, him and I are like friends to where we've talked before. You know, he like talks to me in chat. I talk to him. I've talked to him outside of chat, but I've never played with him. He's definitely a top, I would say, for me. Other than that, I played with. I would love to play with Spraggles. I played with him before on stream, but I don't know if that counts because he was kind of just like playing with viewers. Um,
Not
I
gonna
would.
lie, if Spraggles remembers my
Right.
name, he would not want to play with me.
Oh no.
Like, there's just so many times where I'm just like on the other, like I've always played against him, and I've always just been the nuisance.
No, I love that for you.
And I definitely play with my friend Cole, who's fine. He loves to just spin in a circle around Spraggles whenever he kills him. Like, oh boy.
I would
Especially
also
because,
like
oh, go ahead.
really want to play with Zugrug is pretty good.
Mm.
He's like a really good like defender, so that would be a
Oh
good
yeah.
one for, like where I could like play something different. You know what I mean? Like I like to jungle a lot too. Actually, I play jungle a lot in solo queue, so I'd be able to like
Nice.
jungle. I feel like if I played with him, um, I don't know. She doesn't really. Well, I'd like to play with Cookie though, so she could pocket me. I'd play like a
Hell
sword
yeah.
or something. We were like talking about it on Twitter once. She was like, "Oh yeah, you know, who would be your ideal lane partner?" And since I'm a Blissey, I said like an Aegislash. But like good Aegislashes are so hard to come by. Nobody really
Oh
plays
yeah.
Aegislash anymore. He's
Oh.
like so slept on. I swear, he's so good still.
When he plays
He like
Aegislash.
never dies. He's really tanky. So if
Yeah.
she like threw me a bunch of eggs and I was just like slicing people with a sword, I feel like I would never die. So
Love to
I
hear
guess yeah,
that.
those are my three probably.
Nice. Mike, you want to take it? I did you hear the question?
I had to step away.
Okay. Oh yeah, right.
Our alarm going off.
Oh,
You know, IRL is undefeated. In case anybody ever tries to beat real life, you'll never. So
yeah.
just know
To
that.
repeat,
Let me know.
I asked of who's a content creator you've never played with before that you would
Mm-hmm.
like to play with?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I said Mini Shep, Zugrug, and then Cookie Dough are probably my three.
Excellent. I came in on the Zugrug. So, oh, Mini Ship, that's a great one as well. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I watch him like every day, almost every morning. So he's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, Mini Shep, high energy, great personality,
Yeah, for sure.
really engaged with this community. And I enjoy his content when he gets on a roll. You know what I'm saying? Like, this kid's trash, that kid's
Oh.
trash. He's playing Cinderace, he's smoking people. Level 15 with like 4 minutes left. I'm like, bro, how do you do that? But his whole team knows it's Mini Shep. Just feed him.
I
It's,
tried playing his Cinderace build because like I play Cinderace a lot jungle, but I tried using his emblems. I couldn't do it. It was too squishy. I don't know how he does it so good and just stays alive, just wrecks
smooth
people.
with
I
it.
could not do it. He's a pro.
Yeah, he's smooth with it. So, hey, thank you for being on the show. Before we get to the closing, one more piece. Do you have any projects, any things going on with your brand that you might want to plug out there? Let folks know. Maybe you have a
Not
community
really.
night, Discord events.
Just kind of been trying to do more community events like gaming with viewers because I kind of
Nice.
haven't prioritized that in the past, but I think
Mhm.
that's something that I should definitely prioritize more. I think that full fury mode definitely helped me connect with my community more and realize that it's really fun actually to game with them.
That's awesome.
Yeah, just trying to connect with my viewers more.
Yeah, I think we had a
Hmm.
similar conversation with Will earlier on the podcast, and he talked about wanting to play with more people in customs. Like he plays both ranked, but he's also likes customs to enjoy the game rather than always having to try hard and also be together with the community.
Yeah, for sure. I
Mhm.
agree.
Yeah, well, it was a good time. I enjoy your point of view on that. The folks who like want to build up the community, you know, organically and not just like spam all the social sites, you know, follow and all that. It's really cool to me like the down to earth people.
Yeah, for a while there, I was so focused on like trying to find a trio to play with every stream and make sure it was stacked. And if somebody canceled, I'd get like really anxious over it. But it was like becoming too much for me. You know what I mean? It was like too stressful. So I've definitely been like toning it down on that. You know, if somebody wants to play with me, you know, we will. You know, it's no big deal. But I just
Right.
haven't been like pushing it as much, which has been going well. So
Yeah.
that's good.
That's good. for one last thing, what would you give for advice to somebody who's new getting into streaming? What could you say in your experience, in your time, that's a great piece of advice for them?
I'd say definitely reach out to people, even if you think they're too big or they're like a popular streamer, you don't think they'd message you back. Whenever I was asking for tips with my OBS, I couldn't get my OBS and my capture card to work. I literally messaged Scraggles and he messaged me back that same day. So if you
Aw.
think maybe these people won't, help you because they're bigger or, like whatever, like I literally just mass copy and paste, send the same thing to all these like people who, stream, and somebody will get back to you, whether it's one person, two people, whoever, just ask and you'll get help because I am not very tech savvy or anything like that. So,
And I think that goes with life in general. I remember hearing
oh,
you're
yeah.
gonna hear all these no's, but eventually you'll get that yes.
Yeah, and I had asked somebody for help and they like didn't want to help me. They were like, "Oh, just Google it." So it's like you'll get both, you know what I mean? But like there's
Yeah.
definitely people that are nicer than not. You know what I mean? Like they'll
Mm.
help you.
Definitely. That is a great piece of advice. And I think that works wonders for, people just starting out. And then even for people who are already well into doing it now, reach out to people with questions that you think might not respond to you. Because I've been in that scenario just doing this show a handful of times. And it's just like the craziest feelings like, oh crap, that person responded to me. Like you get to talk to them. It's like, we're all regular people, breathe air,
Yeah.
drink water. Like everyone's cool. So yeah, once you break that first barrier, it's like, oh, and that's probably cool for them too, to see like people reaching out and people are not acting like, fanboy and stars in their eyes.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
great advice, for real. All right. Appreciate you being on the show. Thank you
Yeah,
very
thanks for
much.
having me.
Blissey Master. Random Moss. Do you want to go first?
I'd be happy to. So, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Randomas, RNDAMAS. I always feel like vibing, and join if you want.
For me, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. See what I did there? Was that the same order? Anyway, Mike
It
Lowry.
wasn't.
Okay, cool. Like Random Moss said, Mike Lowry all across the board. Twitter is me, Mike Lowry Pod, but same old stuff. Also, the podcast has brand new YouTube channel. Make sure you guys come subscribe, search us up, Surrender 5 Podcast. Also, on Twitter, Surrender 5, we have Linktree, and when you click that Linktree, it'll give you access to our content and everywhere it is at online. And the cool part about this Linktree, I noticed yesterday, I didn't even see before, when you click it, it will populate this visual that shows all of the other audio sites that it's on. It's like Spotify, Apple, but it gives like the visual, it gives the bio, you can play it there. It's really cool. If you guys want to go check it out. It's not just like a blank page, you know what I'm saying? Like I thought it looks like a paid for version of it, you know what I'm saying, Random Mouse? Like it's really hooked up. So cool stuff. Make sure you guys check this episode out on YouTube, those listening at home, in your car, driving, like you guys are saying in chat. Shout out to the Twitch chat today, watching live. Appreciate you guys. And for PokeAshley, can you let the folks at home know where they can find you and your content online?
Yes, you could find me at twitch.tv/PokeAshley. I'm live every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I have a Twitter too, PokeAshleyTTV, but like I said, I don't really Twitter that much. So yeah, that's where you can find me.
All right. Really appreciate that. Once again, shout out to the listeners, everybody supporting us. You guys are helping us grow the show week by week, month by month. And I'm excited to see where this month goes. And then next month, we got a special event planned. Won't say it just yet, but you guys will see it coming for next month. Really excited. So with that, we're going to pass off the Random Moss for our sign out.
Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you see us online, surrender at 5.